Hi, everybody. I hope that you are having a good day, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you get to watching this video. Okay, so make sure that you are familiar with what is in the description box below. This is my disclaimer, okay, but I'll go ahead and read through some of it. Our readings are for entertainment purposes only. This is a reading for the collective, so you need to be able to use your best discernment. Feel free to take what resonates with you and leave what does not for the person that is meant for, okay? If you know muscle testing or if you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. Okay, you can use a pendulum, you can use muscle testing, also known as resistance testing, or you can just use your intuition to ask yes and no answers, um, so that you can basically navigate the system of tarot. Okay, because some of the messages coming through will be for you and some of them will be for somebody else. So you need to be able to use your best discernment. Okay. Of course, you can always ask additional yes and no questions while I'm doing the reading to get more answers for yourself, okay? If you take any of the advice, if you feel like anything really resonates with you, which most likely there will be something that does, and you do decide to take that with you, make sure that you follow up with a professional in the field of that advice before you apply said advice to your life, okay? Know that not every message will resonate and not every message will be your message, and that's okay. You can still watch the reading and learn from basically other people's experiences. Okay, so that you don't make the same mistakes. Know that you need to be in a mentally and emotionally healthy space when watching tarot, because I don't know what your triggers are, and so you need to be able to deal with yourself. You are responsible for yourself during the reading and therefore after the reading, okay? By watching my videos, you are agreeing that you have read what's in the description box below and you agree to adhere by the rules. Okay, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messenger and do not harm the prophets of God. Now, if you don't pray, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to say this prayer for the both of us, okay? I ask that the Most High God come be with us now. Please remove all negative entities. Please return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles. In your holy name, Lord my God, I did give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so the download that I got is that somebody has been trying to ruin your new year. So the energies of the new year are very sensitive. I just want you guys to learn this one simple trick. Okay. When it comes to the new year and the new year comes around, both on the New Year's Eve is when you want to be releasing all the things that you don't want to occur in the new year. Now, and again, this is most likely people that you need to release. Okay. And rebuke. And so anybody that's trying to come into the new year on some FUCK stuff, like some fuck shit, if you're coming into the new year and somebody is trying to, because what I picked up on is somebody is trying to either get into your house on the new year, and this goes from the 1st to the 5th. The first 5 days of the new year, you really, really do not want anybody in your home that does not live there. If they don't live there, you don't want anybody coming into your house. This is one way that people will steal. They'll try to literally steal what the next year has in store for you by trying to get into your energy and get into your space. So somebody has tried to do some type of ritual so that they can stay attached to you, attached to your energy, attached to your space. They are using a negative entity. They're using some type of demonic, whatever, lower vibrational entity. I mean, I literally seen it when I came to get on this. I literally seen it try to approach me. But the activity that I was just doing before this basically blocked that out and just sent that shit right back. So, yeah, somebody wanted to ruin your love life, ruin your career, uh, inherit all of the gifts, talents, and blessings that God was going to give you for this year. The sad thing is that this person tried to do this last year and it partially worked. That's why I'm like, ooh, this is pissing me off, because it actually worked last year. But this year, it's no fucking way. Like, there's no way. See, last year, you probably didn't know that you needed to call justice and judgment on these people. And again, we're not targeting anybody. We're just saying known and unknown, seen and unseen. Anybody trying to bring any type of bullshit into the new year to affect us or to latch onto us and leech us of our energy, we're not putting up with that. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ, and I rebuke whoever and whatever is trying to vampire my life and vampire the life of the collective. Okay? This person's energy makes me want to projectile vomit like the Exorcist shit, like just like puke everywhere. Their energy is that disgusting. I wouldn't be able to be around this person. So and please know that you do not have to send me a psychic attack for me to read your energy. Okay, I will pick up on the energy if the energy is there. I don't need to be psychically attacked by people. And trust me, it'll take you only one time messing with me before you actually get really, really fucked up from it being returned. Okay, so just be careful. Like, I don't know why. So it's like as soon as I get on the internet, somebody starts with the evil eye crap like continuously. So we're just gonna I invoke and evoke, I call in, I draw out the Most High God and the Eye of Ra and all of the sun deities. Okay, to protect this reading and to protect every other from all evil eye frequency. And anybody that's got a problem with me, get off my channel. You shouldn't even be here. Okay. Anybody that came here to steal today, boom, you just got stuck in a trap. That was stupid. Stupid of you people. Anybody that's trying to steal from anybody else, you are up under the judgment of the Most High God right now. All right. Because I do feel like you need to report this person to God. You need to literally be like, hey, Most High God, so and so and so and so, or you can say, people known and unknown, seen and unseen, hidden enemies, people are trying to do something to me. They are trying to mess with my energy. They're trying to make me homeless. They're trying to steal my home. They're trying to make me a beggar. God, can you please intervene? That's all you really need to do. God, I report this to you and I ask that you intervene. That's literally, you don't have to do a whole lot more than that. Because I can already feel now the protection's up, and whoever tried to send that evil eye to me their ass is going to get blasted out of their seat, because God's had enough. Truly, God has had enough of this crap, and I think we all have. It's just like, grow up already. Holy shit, how can, like, and the sad part is like this devilish person is literally somebody that's like probably older than you. They should, by years of life lived, be more mature than they are. They're immature as all hell, and they're trying to blame you for the reason that they're a loser. What do you have to do with them being a loser? Like, that's pretty much on them. Like, and I'm not trying to be a bitch or anything, but I'm just speaking truth. Like, if somebody feels like a straight up loser and they are a loser, then that's on them. Like, that doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. So somebody trying to project their, like, this is what all somebody does all day. They just do that. Okay, to whoever's in my collective or whatever else down there, they're doing this continual, like, masturbation magic. It's like continual energy just being sent towards my collective. I don't mean to laugh, but it's pathetic. Like, that's some lame dick shit right there. Like, straight up loser, straight up loser. Anyways, but this person, oh my God. Let's just say that whatever they're doing, it's because they're under the influence of that. You don't see any normal people spending like 7 hours a day to yank their snake so that they can get $100 to go pay their phone bill or whatever, like weird shit. But yet they're doing that and directing this energy at other people. And people are going to learn in the year of 2025 that this is not the year to fuck around and find out. Do not be one of these idiots sending projectiles of missiles of negative energy if you don't want to be shot back, because God's just putting his hand up holding all those arrows and all those weapons and all those bullets that are fired, and then God's going like, okay, there you go, boom, give them right back to that asshole, literally right back to that person. So then this is what the person's like, okay, well, I just sent all this negative energy. Now I'm getting attacked by the universe and everything around me because I maybe shouldn't have done that. Of course, they're never going to think maybe I shouldn't have done that. They're just going to think, oh, somebody's sending me a psychic attack back. No, that's the Most High God, like literally slapping your ass out for messing with the collective. You shouldn't have touched the collective, especially my collective. My collective of subscribers are actually important individuals. They're people that cannot be replaced. So the fact that somebody is walking around thinking that they don't have your gifts, they don't have your abilities, they don't have your skill set, they don't have brains. They're a stupid person. With their they don't have intelligence. So basically the job that you do, God gave you everything that you would need to do that job. God did not, because your job is not somebody else's job. God did not give this other person the things that God gave you, because this person, first of all, would abuse anything that God gave them and use their gifts to hurt other people. So that's why God didn't give them gifts. So if you're wondering why don't I have gifts? Why don't I have spiritual abilities? You need to look inside yourself and ask yourself, well, if I were to be given those spiritual abilities, what would I do with them? Because I do feel like this person in the collective is whining and complaining about, well, this person's complaining about somebody in my collective. They're saying that somebody in my collective is abusing their spiritual power. No, they're not. They're just using their spiritual power. And if my spiritual power or my collective spiritual power somehow happens to knock your ass the fuck out, then that means that you was wrong, bro. Like, sis, you're wrong. Whatever you was doing was in the wrong. Because if our natural power is wiping your ass out, then you were doing some shady ass shit. Okay. Because powers don't work like that. They only work like that if, like when they absolutely have to. And it's always that you'll always find out the gifts you have when you're put in an emergency like situation. And then you're like, oh my God, a gift comes through and it just works. Right. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords. So this is definitely about your, like I said, it was about your career, your love life. They were just going to come in and steal everything and ruin it all. That's what they thought, or so they thought. Only the thing is like, I do pick up on this one freaking lady, like every once in a while, or maybe it's every few readings, but she pops up in my energy. I don't know who she is related to in the collective, because she is not related to me. I do not know this bitch. But she will not wash her ass. She will not take care of her children. She will not feed those kids. Like, I don't know how CPS has not taken this bitch's children. Like, this is ridiculous. So you have somebody, so there could be, if you're a masculine, you could have an ex that does not take care of your children. Dude, report her ass to the Most High God. Report her. Like, I want my children taken care of on a day-to-day basis. Report her ass for that. All right. So the year of 2025 is protected by the Most High God. The year of 2024 was all about God allowing everybody to do what they're going to do. And then God's going to see what's going to happen. And then God's going to put protection where it needs to go. So this year you're protected. Last year you weren't. Last year, all of these dumbass idiots, all of these stupid people that went around abusing their powers, abusing other people, and abusing the world, they were allowed to do that so that you, my friend, and my collective could learn how to protect yourself. The moment, now that you know how to protect yourself, we just did it with the Eye of Ra. I mean, it literally stopped the negative attachment and all of the crap with that. So now that you know how to pray to the Most High God and how to get protected and how to stay protected, these people no longer serve a purpose in your life. Their only reason for God allowing them to stay alive and exist around you was to propel you into your north node. Now that you're in your north node, their ass is not needed. Their drama is not needed. So God is definitely going to block and stop them from doing anything to you. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, it talks about a breakthrough is project, a possible breakthrough is possible. Somebody was trying to keep you from writing, creating, doing art, doing readings, doing whatever it is that you do, doing like any type of work. They literally want you to be lazy, like, and I feel like you work pretty hard. I don't feel like you're lazy. I'm not picking up lazy energy from whoever's in my collective. All I'm picking up is all of the stuff that people are projecting. So what I want you to do is I want you to get like a little mirror. It could be circular, it could be square. Square stands up better. And I want you to put it facing on the inside of your house, facing your front door. So anything that they project towards your home hits that mirror and just goes right back. And then you just say, God, please bless this mirror so that any negative energy that's being sent to me goes right back to the sender, that does not ever attach to my house, because we've already learned what we need to learn on how to protect ourselves. Okay. So I'm asking for that protection. So this also talks about decisions should be guided by what is just, true, and honorable. And I do feel like you make decisions in that way. That's the way the Most High God makes decisions. It says, think of problems as opportunities for change. This is like a helping hand from the universe that's protecting your crown, protecting your money, protecting your life. Which is what I was just talking about. Protecting your destiny and your fate. Because this destiny swap crap has gotten so popular. I don't even know what race or ethnicity or culture started it or whatever, but it's gotten so popular that it's like, it's something that people just think that they can do. And it could be as little as, oh, well, I wish that I had what they had. I wish the gifts that they had were coming to me. That's stealing somebody else's shit. You're wishing that God would give you the stuff that belongs to somebody else. That's still wrong. Okay, that's evil. To me, that is evil. Like, why? And so you have to go, well, why do you even want those gifts? What would you do with them? Oh, yeah, you only want those gifts so that you can abuse and oppress and charge the collective thousands of dollars so that you can give them fake fucking information. Like, no, sorry, but no. All of the false prophets will be dying away at 2025. If you're a false prophet or an idiot that wants to just copy somebody that's a tarot reader and you try to jump into this lane of work, and if you're not anointed to do this lane of work, just trust me, you'll be ripped out of it. King of Swords. We have an Ace of Swords to the King of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely talking about a man that's over 40, usually conceals his emotions, doesn't make small talk, sharp intellect, analytical and organized, abrupt and judgmental. So you're dealing with somebody who's already a loser. I don't even like the King of Swords energy, whether it's in the upright or not. Like, I don't like it. If it's reversed or in the upright, I think that this is a douchebag every time I come across it. And I'm not trying to be rude, but I just have to be honest about the way that I'm feeling about the energies, because that's all I can do is just tell you what I feel and see. But this person speaks with authority. This person is stupid. They think that they're going to take you. They have high moral standards. They think that they're going to take you out of your position, and God is already fighting this person. I just heard to the death, literally. If they have to fight to the death, then they gonna fight to the death. But you know, the Most High God is immortal and eternal, right? So this man is not coming up against you. This is coming up against the Most High God, because literally, if somebody it's like people who attack me. I pity those people, because if they come for me when I'm in my position, I'm literally doing what God has specifically directed me to do. Literally verbatim, word for word, I am doing what God has told me to do. Now, any person, I don't care if this is a father, if this is a cousin, if this is a uh the president, I don't give a fuck who you are. Nobody is going to be coming in to tell me or to tell whoever in my collective that they need to stop being obedient to the most high God, that they need to stop doing what God has commanded. There is never going to be anybody that I'm like no, just this person, I'm just like, shut the hell up. Shut up. Because it doesn't matter what you say, doesn't matter how you feel, no one cares. God does not care about this person's opinion. And if this person wants what's yours, God doesn't care what this person wants. This person doesn't contribute anything positive to the world or to society. So them complaining that you're in the position you're in, that you have the authority and power that you do, this person's just pissed off because you have the power to call judgment on them and they don't like it. They were trying to get the whole society as a general populace to judge you on some lies. What happens when we just have this person judged on the actual truth of their soul? That's why, I call judgment on the souls of these people. I don't care about your physical incarnation. I'm calling judgment on your soul. And then not my collective, but this person. I'm calling judgment on this person's soul and every sin that they have ever committed since they've been alive in this incarnation. I report that to the Most High God, because I don't like people getting in my way. When people get in my way, I'm like, please move. And if they continue to get like the light just like flickered, that's how much I get pissed off about it. And then if they don't move out of my way, because I'll straight the lights like flickering. I will straight up be in my position, just doing my job, doing what God told me to do. And somebody will try to get directly in my way. And I'll be like, please move. And then they'll be like, no, I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stop you. I'm just going to block you from doing your job. No, the fuck you're not. You're going to get trampled by 1,000 elephants. You're going to get like literally devoured by a spirit that nobody can see. Like, no, like when people get in your way like that, you need to say, get out of my way. Known and unknown, seen and unseen forces and people that are in the way of my destiny and me completing my purpose and of being obedient to God. Like, do not ever disobey God because some stupid man, whether it's a man or a woman, I'm just talking about mankind, because some stupid fucking human tells you that you need to do what they say. No, you don't. The only thing you need to do is what the Most High God says, because you trust me. You don't want to be, I have been in the position where God has told me to stay away from a mofo like this, right? But then I'm like, oh, maybe that wasn't God's voice, like doubted myself. And then boom, I end up getting my head chopped off because I didn't listen to the Most High God. I don't ever want my collective to be in that position where they're not listening to God and trusting in mankind. Do not ever put your trust in mankind. It will always fail you. The human race is not perfect. We're all fucked up. Every single human alive is traumatized from childhood. Okay, straight up. We all have inner childs that need to be healed, and we all have work to do. Don't ever let an imperfect person who's just upset, they're just judging you, they're just upset that you have something that they don't ever let somebody get in your way and try to tell you to stop or tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that. Like, just for example, like anybody trying to say some shit like that to me, I was born for this. The interpretation of my first name in the Hebrew translation literally means one who sees the future. So if I wasn't meant to do psychic work, and I don't need cards, I just use cards so that we can have more context and because everybody likes them. But like when I used to do personal readings, a lot of the times I didn't even use cards. I just used a piece of paper and I would just write down everything that came to me. So again, like anybody that's coming to be like, you need to stop doing tarot, you need to stop doing this. No. Okay. God put me in this position so that I could help other people. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to listen to any human that says anything to me. Like, I don't care if I respect the president. I respect the Pope. I respect people, but I don't have to listen to them. I don't have to listen to what they say. I mean, I'm not saying that the Pope or the president has told me to not do tarot readings. I'm just giving this as like an example of, I don't care who the hell it is. If it's your parent, I don't care who it is. They do not know better than the Most High God. And if you're getting messages from the Most High God in any type of way, listen to those messages. Okay? Because you will never be led into a situation that is not going to benefit you if you follow the Most High God. But if you follow man, you are going to be bound to man. You're going to be bound to suffer the consequences that humans suffer. 10 of Pentacles. So again, what I say about this being about your money, wanting to stop your money, wanting to stop your platform, wanting to stop whatever. If you're coming up against God, like, I will never stop. I will only stop when the Most High God tells me to stop, and there's no confusion about who's God and whatever. Like, God knows me intimately. God knew me before I was born. Just like God knows this. This is why I'm saying that anything that's been planned, it's not going to work. It's already backfired because God already knew the integrity of this person. God already knew that this person was going to try to cut your head off and try to just stop you from delivering messages or helping other people. So that also this 10 of sword, this King of Swords wants to 10 of Swords you over 10 of Pentacles, which is an inheritance or a gift of money, affluence, and importance. So you could be an influencer, material success, security achieved through unconventional wealth building methods. Invest in the stock market, buy real estate, plan for long-term gain, not quick returns. Seek a permanent job that will basically fulfill your ultimate career goals. Because trust me, whether and all I can use is like my examples, but whether you're doing tarot or you're doing art or you're writing or you're dancing, it doesn't matter what, because those are all different divine life purposes that somebody's chosen to do, right? It doesn't matter if this person comes up and if you switch. I just want you to know, don't give up. Don't ever stop because somebody's coming up against you. If you switch into another divine life purpose, this person will start to try to attempt to do that and then attack you for it. Okay, to get you to stop. They just don't want you being connected to God at all, and that is wrong. Anybody that's going to try to intervene on your divine connection to the Most High God deserves to die. They deserve to die a horrible slow death or a fast one. I don't really care, but they deserve whatever's coming to them. And I don't say that lightly, but truly, that is one of the most abominations against God. Abomination. Somebody that tries to stop somebody from being connected to the Most High God is an abomination, and they're a shame and a literal embarrassment to the human race. They're like worse than dog shit stuck on somebody's shoe. Way worse. Page of Wands. So this is somebody that's a little bit younger. It says that they're under 30, but they could be in their 30s. Somebody who is self-confident, charming, and generous. Nature lover, enthusiastic, active, and involved. Very emotional, courageous, has strong convictions, encourages and inspires others to be their best, outgoing, and gregarious personality. So who is this person to you? This is somebody that's connected to the King of Swords. I just honestly am picking up on a group of people, a group of haters. They could be cyber bullies. This King of Swords to me gives me the energy of, yeah, I will straight up human traffic you by putting you on the dark web. That's the vibe I get from that energy. Four of Cups. So again, you're in the 10 of Pentacles getting financial rewards for your hard work, and or you're about to, okay? And these people are unhappy about it. They're increasingly dissatisfied with the focus on material possessions. Again, they're focusing on this. This is why they're focusing on your material possessions, which your material possessions don't have nothing to do with these people. They're not, these people don't pay your bills. They're not giving you money. They're not helping you any type of way. What do you like? And this is the thing that really just grinds my gears. You get people who are ignorant as all hell, and they just gang up together. Like, why explain to me why a whole group of men would need to gang up together to attack a woman because she is making money. That's one situation I'm picking up. But yeah, these people are obviously dissatisfied. It says that they need something more in their life, emotional exhaustion. They're exhausted from trying to take this from you. Loss of interest in normal activities, depression, self absorption. You must take action if you're going to find the answer to happiness. So, again, these people are unhappy because they are focusing on your material possessions, your inherited gifts from God, instead of looking within themselves to see what God gave them and what purpose they hold. And if you think that your divine life purpose is to stop another person, you're delusional as shit. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you are. You don't know what God is. And so how could you even know what your purpose is if you don't even know God? Like, shut up, people. Some people you just need to straight up walk away from. If these people ever come up to you, if they ever come to this 10 of Pentacles energy, walk your ass away. Don't answer the door. You don't need to argue with this person. Literally, these people want to get you in some type of argument so they can drain your emotions and pull on you. And I don't even feel like you're a hateful person, but like this spiteful ass energy that these people hold, they are freaking haters, man. And know that if you're sitting next to a friend who's hating on somebody else because of their spiritual light, magic, gifts, and powers that they have naturally, then you are also a fucking loser and a hater because you're hanging out with somebody who's a loser and a hater. And that person that you're hanging out with that's talking shit on so-and-so and doing all of these illegal things against so-and-so is going to drag your ass to hell while they're shipped there first class package to hell. Put their ass in a box and ship them out because you will be going to hell with them. So just don't have friends that are like these people. The Chariot. And again, if this is like any form of authority that is wanting you to shut up, because I am getting a lot of pushback on my speech, I'm definitely channeling somebody's ancestors here who they don't play. These people were murderers when they were alive. What makes anybody think that the fact that they are dead now, that would change? These spirits will absolutely unalive people, put people in car accidents and all sorts of scary shit. So I wouldn't play around with that. Somebody's ancestors are like badasses and John Wick. Like, just think of you having an ancestor that's like John Wick, and you have a bunch of idiots that keep coming up against you. And this John Wick energy intervenes every time. So yeah, the Chariot, I'm definitely getting manipulation, police manipulation. Somebody was supposed to steal something from you and they weren't able to do it in 2024. And now they know that in 2025, it's too late. They're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to do it in this year because it's already too late. Like, they had a deadline by the end of 2024. And again, it didn't work, whatever they tried to do. And I am getting like tongue-tied where I'm biting my tongue. So I feel like somebody wants you to bite your tongue, like wants you to not speak out. And it could be this police cop energy. No. First of all, you're not going to silence us. And I don't care what form of witchcraft you use. The God doesn't even like you. God does not like the police. God don't like you, police cops. Okay? Seriously, only the ones that are like actual agents that do the right thing. God likes those people, but any cop that's crooked as shit, this is not the time. If you weren't able to get over on this innocent human in the year of 2024, it ain't going to happen in 2025. I can tell you that, because whoever I do feel like these weirdos have been trying to get you locked up. They've been trying to frame you and get you locked up and get you put in prison. And I think it's because you have spiritual gifts. So again, this is absolutely illegal. Absolutely illegal. And literally, the thing is, the cops like to abuse their power and abuse other people. But I'm going to tell you, that there is no police officer, no one in any judicial system, there is nobody alive on this planet that is more powerful than the Most High God. Okay. And so the Most High God has something very sadistic planned for these people. Like their ending is going to be like some freaking shit you would see on some crazy movie, like Final Destination type crap. Because God's like, if you come near my collective one more time on this cop shit, on this being illegal surveillance crap, spying on somebody because of what they do for a living, if you are going to come on demon time, then God's going to allow the devil to do whatever the hell the devil wants to do to you people. And trust me, the devil doesn't like any humans. So if you think you're on the devil's side because you sold your soul, no, you just basically let the devil get the devil's hooks into you. Because for some people, the devil is actually a positive energy. Some people have connections to the demonic realm in not a negative way. Okay. And you never want to be somebody that doesn't have a connection like that attacks somebody that does have a connection. And then you have a bunch of demons coming after you. That's what I'm getting with like this habitual lying, habitual cop calling, habitual bullshit. It's habitual. This is on some type of straight up cycle. You have gotten out of that cycle. It's unfortunate that these people are greedy. You're not going to be accepting any fishy love offers. Okay. You're not going to be accepting any fishy love offers from anybody about anything this year. It's not going to happen. Their whole plot, like I said, this is a group of men. Okay. That are doing this. Lames. Yeah. You could very well be on the World Wide Web, and that's one, and maybe that's how you make your money. You could have a platform, or you could connect through your two clients or something through the World Wide Web. Either way, this is showing me that you have the world open to you. The pieces fall into place. Your goals are achieved. Unexpected sum of money comes your way. So this is double confirmation on an unexpected sum of money that comes your way. It could be that, to be quite honest, what I'm picking up on, the amount of trauma and abuse that these people have caused you, they owe you. I'm getting like $400,000. And that's just a start. And I don't know why I'm getting $400,000, but somebody owes you money, which means that they were possibly trying to get you kicked out of where you currently live. Okay. Which that is illegal to do. Like how the police were harassing me. And again, I'll never shut up about it. I'm just going to speak my piece on it and be fucking honest. I'm just going to be honest. The police that were coming for you, there was no reason for that. Okay. They were doing this shit without like any cop that slowly drives by your house to stalk you on behalf of somebody else. And this is for the crooked cop that has been after me. Like, you should learn to leave me alone. You should learn to leave the collective alone, because there's a lot worse things that are going to happen to you. Okay. First of all, your dick will never get hard again. Ever. For coming for the collective. You just lost your sexual libido and everything. And I do feel like, and I have picked this up before, but there is some weird sexual energy of hate that this chariot energy has, because you won't sleep with these losing ass men. Who would want to sleep with one of these disgusting pieces of shit? You have the protection of Archangel Michael, yo. That's the temperance angel, which means you know when to give and when to not give. These chariot energies, they don't know when to stop. If they knew when to stop, they would have never started. But yeah, this is over. Because the thing is that you have more authority than these police officers do. They may have a connection to the justice system, but you have a connection to the Most High God. That's something that people don't have nowadays. Not very many people. And so this temperance, these cops should have really used temperance when coming for you, because they're not going to like the return to sender on that shit. And when the negative unjustified karma is on them, because it is them, they were the ones that started this, they're dissatisfied because they weren't able to falsely imprison you. No. How about, that's taking somebody's life from them? That's a form of destiny swapping, and that's an abuse of power. And I call judgment on everybody that has been abusing their power in 2024, and whoever's trying to do it in 2025. I call judgment on your souls, known and unknown, seen and unseen. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's, again, this is all over a group of weirdo men. So these could be misogynist people. These could be people that are attached to religion or whatever, but they're all going to hell. This refers to a male under 40, a workaholic, obsessed with success, financially secure. Yeah, this person, they wanted to steal whatever your work is. They're going to hell. Again, I just want to remind people that if you try to steal my content does not belong to me. It belongs to the Most High God. Trying to copy and steal my content will get you cursed for the rest of your life, okay, by the Most High God. And this is how people fuck around. They find out the wrong way, is where they literally try to do something to somebody who has had enough. When somebody's had enough, they're like, okay, God, handle it for me. I want no parts of this. Okay, but you may have some part of having to deal with this situation because God wants to give you this money, this amount of money that belongs to you, because these people tried to steal your home, get you kicked out of your home, get you to leave your home, tried to make you homeless. The police officers should not be trying to make people homeless. They should not be ganging up with secret societies. They should not be doing this. So again, if you ever cried for help, and now we have UFOs and extraterrestrials and UAPs everywhere, this is because, well, what do you do when you can't go to the government because they won't listen and help? The police are crooked as shit. The government's crooked as shit. Well, then you have to call out to God. And I'm sorry, but this is the side effect of calling out to God, is you seeing UFOs and UAPs everywhere, because that's what the angels are. And so God has specifically dispatched angels to watch after you and to clean this situation up. Like I said, you have Archangel Michael, the warring angel, that is willing to beat the ass of these police officers, to the point where by the time that these archangels are done with these cops, they will wish that they were never had been born. They will literally be praying and wishing that they never existed. And that's truth. Because yeah, you got Queen of Swords on them. Maybe you moved away from this situation. You cut somebody off. You got Queen of Swords on somebody. You cut these people off, and you're like, I'm moving on, dude. Y'all are losers, and I'm moving on. Yeah. And so again, you gained wisdom from this whole experience of like when to cut people off and when to allow people to do whatever they're going to do. It's just like funny to me how these people, everything that these people wanted to do to you is now happening to them through other people. And that's how the demonic works. They try to do some demonic stuff to you. Now literal demons are actually chasing after them. And the thing is that these people are all low vibrational, which means that they're in the perfect vibration for the demons to get their hooks into their flesh. They're at that perfect low ass vibration. And there's nothing good, virtuous, or pure about these people. So the Cenobites feel no need to save them in any type of way. I mean, if you are a very pure person and very pure person that can solve puzzles and stuff with your mind, then maybe they'll turn you into a Cenobite. But people like this, they don't want to turn nobody like this into a Cenobite. They have nothing redeemable about them, is what I'm trying to say. When I say Cenobite, I'm talking about the demons from Hellraiser. Yes, they do actually exist. Yes. I think, what was his name? Clive Barker, maybe? Well, whoever the author is, is very psychic. If you were to go back and to read about MK Ultra and the DMT experiments, you will literally read through testimony after testimony of all of these different patients that got shot up. They got shot up with DMT, and then they were talking about the Cenobites. And that MK Ultra stuff happened way before Hellraiser ever came out. So I'm always wondering, like, well, I know that when people when they write things, they pull things from other lifetimes. Somebody wanted to stop you from getting married. Yeah, these people are in the Nine of Swords because they tried to put you in the Nine of Swords. They tried to cause you some serious grief. They're in grief, emotional pain, and depression, guilt, and deep regret over something that they've done. Sleepless nights rehashing past actions. They've caused someone misery and great pain. Anguish and worry, fear and self-doubt cloud your thinking. Only time will heal the pain. And if judgment doesn't come through the court system, then it'll come through nature, which means natural disasters, storms, volcanoes, fires, floods, stuff like that. Ellen DeGeneres trying to escape the pedophile charges that she has against her. Okay, moving to London, getting a big ass mansion in London and leaving the United States so that she doesn't get charged for her shit. Yeah, she moved to London and her entire mansion flooded. That's what I'm talking. That's the type of karma and justice that I'm talking about. Stuff that's not that literally can only be the Most High God. Like that's freaking karma. You tried to avoid your karma and taking responsibility for what you did in the physical. Then she goes to another country thinking she's just going to escape everything that she was a part of, and hell to the no. God flooded her mansion. God's going to literally torment that woman until she comes back on her hands and knees begging to be put in a fucking jail cell, because that spiritual prison can hit so much differently than the physical prison. Physical prison, you can actually escape that. You can actually go through that process and still be alive. This type of judgment that comes from the Most High God, you will be laid out on your ass. You'll be put in a coma. You'll be given a stroke, a heart attack, or some shit where you are immobile so that you cannot go against this person anymore. God will give these people so many problems that they'll never be able to focus on you again. And they'll never, ever want to. Once they find out that this was all because of what they did to you, they'll never, ever want to focus on you again. Some people just can't be touched, and the world needs to be okay with that. The ones that can't be touched are the people who haven't done anything wrong. Queen of Cups. So this is most likely how they viewed you, was as the Queen of Cups, right? But you're actually a Queen of Swords. They never thought that you would stand up for yourself. They never thought that you would fight back. And to be quite honest, I feel like these people were doing things to affect your mental health. Then they were trying to send attacks. And then after they would send an attack to your mental health, they would send a police officer to come stalk you so that you could get arrested in any type of way. This absolutely has to do with human trafficking. So, his police officers are going to jail, and then they're going to hell. Overdoing this. King of Wands in the reverse. What I say about this being a group of men. That's all we keep getting is like these weird men energies. It signifies a man over 40, controlling, overbearing, and quick to anger in interpersonal relationships and at work, judgmental and intolerant of others, lifestyles and opinions, ignorant, close to new ideas, prefers to maintain the status quo. Prejudice and rigid. This person creates conflict and unhappiness for you. So I just want to point out the fact that you are a legit person. You're actually somebody that has a soul. You're somebody that your main drive in life is to help other people. It's not to harm people. And that's the main reason why none of this crap is going to happen to you. None of the shit that they planned, because you're actually a good person. Okay. It's very rare, but there are people out here like me, like you. It's just, we're very rare that we're people Our lives do not revolve around money. Like, I'm not doing this for money. I'm really not making money off of doing this. I'm doing this because God told me to do it, and that's the reason why. When you follow the instructions of the Most High God, you'll be led into something that ends up being profitable, no matter what. But if you follow the devil, then you're going to have everything stripped from you, and whatever you're given by the devil, it'll be short sighted, not long lasting, and most likely will cause a terminal illness no matter what in the situation. These people were trying to literally create some type of situation where you were going to need to be in distress. They thought that you were this sweet, oh, she's so nice, so empathic, so sympathetic. We can just do whatever the fuck we want to her. We can step on her. We can step on him. We can walk on them. We can drag them through the mud. And you're like, nope, you're cut off immediately, straight up. No more access to my life, dude. If you don't have good intentions, you don't have access to my life, period. So then, see, you are very nurturing. Yes, you are a very good person. Yes, you are not driven by money and greed like every other person that's alive. I honestly think that a lot of the people that I look at that are these karmic people in the collective, they are not, I don't consider them to be even humans. I consider them to be more animalistic than human. Okay. Because their whole makeup, it's like when Lucifer first fell to the earth and encountered the first type of human, it was this low vibrational dumb shit of people that believe that everything has a price and everyone has to sell themselves. Like, people were weird. They're still weird on that type of demon shit. But straight up, they're not much more than an animal. And that's how from my perspective of seeing human race and interacting with it at the very beginning when they first were created to now, I don't see that much of a change, to be quite honest. Not in these low vibrational people. I don't see any type of development. But the people who are earth angels, their inside makeup is completely different. And so they're very far and few in between. Trust me, there's a lot more evil people in this world than there is good. But we're working on changing that. Because at any point, one of these people could wake up from the retarded slumber that they're in, get into spiritual alignment, and then get on their path, and they would they would clear up their karma. They would literally become not karmic anymore. And then they would be actually somebody who would it would be a benefit to have somebody in your life who is not a karmic, right? But how these people continue to live their lives and do everything, they're going to be in the Nine of Swords because they're not ever going to get out of this karmic energy. Not by themselves. This is why they continually try to throw their bad karma and bad luck on you. And now it's not working. Five of Swords. They were self-centered and unkind. They were cruel and callous. They were calculated. All of this. These people thought that they were really, really smart, and they're finding out that they're not smart at all. In fact, this was the stupidest thing to do. Attacking somebody that has spiritual gifts is the dumbest shit to do. Do not ever think that you can come up on somebody that has the spiritual ability to see you before you do your bullshit. Nobody is being cloaked here. Nobody is cloaked from what they're doing. Every time somebody tries to cloak themselves, the Most High God and the archangels are like, okay, ding, 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 ding. They just like highlight that person, go, this person is trying to cloak what they're doing right now. And the Most High God snitches them out immediately to me. That so-and-so is trying to cloak their energy. So-and-so is trying to do this. And I can feel it, but I don't have to and this is where you're going to gain insight, that you can feel something, but you don't have to participate in it. These people, what they send you, they want you to feel it so that you participate in it, because they need you to give a reaction so that they can siphon your energy. They need some form of reaction from you so that they can do their bullshit plan and witchcraft. The Five of Swords is a backstabbing energy. It's always about putting yourself first. Obviously, you have to put yourself first in a sense, like to keep yourself alive. Okay. Because if you start to put other people before you, first of all, you're doing a discredit against yourself. and you're giving other people the benefit of the doubt and the power. So you don't put anybody before yourself. You put you put yourself first and the Most High God. Those two things come together in one because you are the Most High God on the inside. So you put those two things first. That's your first prerogative in life, is the Most High God and yourself. And then if you have children, then it's those children. Okay. Because yes, you have to take care of yourself to be able to take care of those children. But this is talking about putting your self-interest in first in such a way that it's going to force everybody else to betray you. Because this talks about that you can't be of use to anybody else if you don't look out for yourself. Conflict and hostility defeat and destroy important projects. Okay. The outcome may seem unfair. This difficult time will provide insight and growth, possible illegal and immoral conduct, public shame and dishonor. These people are going to be shamed publicly. Whether this is extraterrestrials coming out of a mothership, going to the government and saying, this is a list of my starseed people. Why have we been called? Why are we being told that you have not done this, this, and this, and this for our people when we made the agreement with your government to have our people here? Like, this is already made on pre-made agreements. Why the extraterrestrials are invading now is because the police have tried to persecute an earth angel and falsely imprison them. That's why. So these people are going to be publicly shamed for that shit. Because why would you do that to a nice person? We're talking about an earth angel. You can't get nicer. You can't get more compassionate. There are not people on this planet. I don't care if they're Buddhist or whatever. There are not people on this planet that are more compassionate than this earth angel energy that I'm picking up. It's an earth angel. Okay. The epitome of compassionate. But don't you dare self-sacrifice anything for these people. I wish that these people didn't exist, to be quite honest. I wish that they did not exist. Yeah, you have this high priestess energy, which means that you have the power. You can not only create peace, but also when it talks about in this card, a mysterious, desirable, yet unattainable woman, if you are a woman, that this is talking about your energy. You are unattainable. People, like, I literally am getting the energy of a group of people that want to like capture you and put you in a jar like you're freaking Tinkerbell. Like, that's the type of vibe that I get from these people. Delusional, purely delusional. These people will never go within because they would have to address their ugly, nasty, demonic ass self. And it's okay to be a demon, but you can change. Like, there's demons that exist right now that are changing, and God is giving them redemption. All of these people, at any point in time, these people turned around and first of all, it would be nice if they paid you your money. It would be nice if they apologized, and it would be nice if they would wake up and turn their shit around. But God is going to use your life to make these people wake up. Because the thing is that God really wants all of the souls to come back to the Most High God, right? And for that union to be made. So if these a-holes have to come into union with God through you, then that's the way it's going to be. All right. So don't feel like, woe is me, why me, blah, blah, blah. It's because why you is because you are the catalyst for these people to change. And it's not in the way that you think. You're not telling them to change. It's the fact that the lesson that they're going to go through is going to make them awaken. And hopefully at the point where they awaken, then they will be repentant because they tried to put this 10 of wands on your back in some type of way, which is like, life is a constant battle. You never seem to get a break. That's the energy that these people are in. Your heart will be heavy. You doubt your own worth. This is literally the energy that these people are in. This group of men, they're overextended and overcommitted. They will be tested. No rest from burdens. Their responsibilities are suffocating them. Look for creative solutions to your problems. Make changes in your life. So yeah, you just need to keep going. Don't give up. These people want you to give up. They feel like if you give up, they win. No, if you give up, okay, first of all, if you don't give up, these people lose. If you give up, these people lose. It doesn't matter whether you give up. These people are going to lose no matter what because of their intention. They're losing ass motherfuckers. That's their intention, to be there, to be a losing ass piece of shit in life. That's literally what their intention. They wake up every morning with the intention to attack you and to latch energy onto you because they're a losing mofo. They're a losing ass mofo, right? That's their prerogative. If that's what they want to do with their life, that's what they're going to do with their life. But what they're not going to do is change the outcome of your life because they want to live a piece of shit existence. And this is the Most High God showing his hand, saying, nope, we're done. You're not going to be causing any more burdens on the behalf of my beloved saint-like child. Okay. That's literally what God said. My beloved saint-like child, you will be doing none of this. So yeah, you are protected. Again, if these cops, if this group of idiots, this could have been somebody, these people could have been people from a community you used to live in or that you grew up in. If they went to any type of hierophant at any time to get you harassed and attacked spiritually, these people are all being put up under judgment and they're all going to be attacked spiritually. The Six of Swords in the reverse came out. It says that you're able to rise to the occasion when necessary. You thrive under adversity. Trouble is invigorating and you're bored when life gets too easy. Challenges are really just opportunities, quick responses, and fast thinking. Action is needed. Your instincts are good. So this is just reminding me, like just showing me that basically whatever these people have planned, you're not going to let them get away with it. And neither is God. Trust me. I literally feel like if you have a platform and you put out some type of content, you have somebody that is watching all of your content to try to find any type of loophole that they can use to try to pull you into court or to attack you. You might want to do just a search on your name to make sure that there's no illegal warrants. An illegal warrant is what the cops did to me. They did not give me a ticket, but then they decided to give me a warrant instead. And they never informed me that they were going to give me a ticket. The fuck, bitch? How should I know to go to court if you never ticketed me, you dumb fucking assholes? Burn in hell for that. The audacity. And these people think that they're in power. They are going to lose so epically. Like, they're going to lose. I don't care what happens in court, what happens in any situation. These people are going to lose the rest of their life because they tried to do this to you. Yeah, what I say about them trying to come for your love life. Specifically, wanting to ruin your love life. Like, oh, well, if she or he has love, then I don't want them to have money. No, bitch. What are you? You're not God. These are dumbass humans that are like a little bit more conscious than animals. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. These people are straight up, purely demonic, low vibrational South Node people that are stupid. What I say, the Last Judgment. So literally you calling judgment, this isn't now time. Judgment has been called. And this is talking about if anything happens in the courts, these people are screwed. And whoever this abuse, I'm picking up on some type of abusive lover here. So you could have had somebody that you were married to or engaged to or you were with that was abusing you. Judge the horn, the trumpet's being played by Gabriel right now. The horn of judgment is being called on that shit. Whoever was abusing you is going to literally be facing poverty and homelessness in this next year. That shit, they probably already is. Let's just be quite honest. They probably came into 2025 being a losing ass bitch. But yeah, I don't know if these people down here will ever figure out that the reason why their life has gone to shit is because they attacked you. But, you know, if they actually had spiritual gifts, then they would hear the spirit world telling them that that's what it is. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is another very jealous energy. This is a very jealous energy. Denotes a man under 40, impulsive and opinionated, poor judgment, overspends, frequently takes advantage of others, always ready to start an argument. What did I say about them trying to get you into an argument so that they could siphon your energy? Do not argue with anybody at this time, okay? Because that's literally this. It's like a trick. They're just trying to trick you into engaging with them in any type of way. This person's always ready to start an argument, and you don't need to say anything to these people, but you can just say in general, like, I am not willing to argue about somebody else's spiritual beliefs that do not like align with mine. What yours is yours and what's mine is mine. Your beliefs are your beliefs, my beliefs are my beliefs. And if that's okay that we're different, we don't have to intermingle, right? Don't tell me about your beliefs because I don't want to hear it. I don't care. That's not how I think. I'm not a part of your bullshit organization, not a part of your bullshit church, okay? Yeah, self-destructive and emotionally immature. What I say about this person being jealous, emotionally immature, hurts others. This person will create problems if you don't set boundaries. So maybe in the past you didn't have appropriate boundaries up, which I'm going to tell you right now, the only real way to set up boundaries is to either work with Quetzalcoatl, the rainbow serpent, who will put up boundaries for you if you ask. But the other way is to work with prayer. By praying Psalm 91, you're putting up a boundary in between you and pestilence and plagues and enemies and all this crap, right? That's why Psalm 91 is so powerful. So, yeah, boundary needs to be set. This basically is just saying if you were not a prayerful person, then you need to become somebody that is prayerful, that is saying prayers and saying, I am praying these prayers against known and unknown, seen and unseen enemies, right? And then you need to say, Most High God, if there is anybody in my life right now that has bad intentions for me, that means me harm, okay? Please show me who that person is, and please remove that person from my life. And God will show you who it is who these people are to you. Okay. And that's why it's so important to have a dream journal, so that when you have dreams and they come out, when you wake up, you can just jot that dream down, because God's going to give you messages in your dreams, through signs in the outside world. God communicates with us all a little bit differently, but it's generically the same as when God will give you a sign in the universe. It could be something printed on a billboard. It could be something that you see. It could be someone that you meet that ends up being that sign, right? So also, I feel like these people were trying to use some type of like divination on you, and they were not getting correct answers. Like I said, these people have no intuitive gifts. They have nothing. They're purely like those humans that I first experienced at the fall. They're purely animalistic. They're animals on the inside. They're like the amount of consciousness that you have is completely different to these people in their vibration. They do not have that consciousness. The magician, and it could be because of all the black magic that they did. Again, the judgment's being called because this was very inappropriate to do. And God doesn't like ugly. God does not like when a whole, like, this is okay. Just imagine somebody that would slap a baby. God doesn't like that shit. God doesn't like groups of people that gang up on one person. God thinks that that's lame. Okay. God doesn't like that. That's ugly. These people all got together to do magic on you, and their magic is going to be the thing that wipes them out. They should have been smarter. I'm not even kidding. These people should have been a lot smarter when it comes to you, because you had the ability of the magician. You can just send that shit right back. You could even find that you're doing more return to senders now than you ever have. And you need to rebuke anybody that doesn't mean you well in your life. Known and unknown, seen and unseen. I don't care if they're your neighbor, if they're your doctor, if they're your friend, if they're your whatever. If they don't mean you harm, they shouldn't be around you. Okay. The Hermit. This is another reason why you will never be beat. People underestimate the power of the Hermit card. The Hermit is somebody that goes within to find their own answers and finds their own solutions within. Not only that, this light in the lantern that the Hermit has is that inner light, that inner consciousness that guides you towards a possible positive outcome, right? Like that's basically how you go. You go with why you have defeated these people is because of this being able to call judgment, the magician, and the magician card going within, finding your own magic power and bringing that out and returning that magic back to the sender. That's literally why. And if you had to separate yourself from these people or from society, if trust me, if God was separating you from these people, there was a reason for it. Okay. What I say, because these people were trying to put you in the hangman. They were trying to sacrifice you. Now they're the sacrifice. It straight up says, instead of trying to control situations and people, leave them alone. These people should have just left you alone. They would have avoided all of this problems. It's, I just want you to understand that it's not just what's going to happen in these people's personal lives. You don't understand that God is cursing these people and is cursing every child they ever had, every client they ever had. I mean, it just goes from this person, boom, out to everybody else that was a part of it. Anybody that knew about this, because I do get that there's women that are behind these men that are doing this. Anybody that knew about it and they didn't do anything about it, anybody that obstructed justice, they're all being cursed by God. And then these dumbass humans are going to think that you, of all people, are the one that's cursing them because they know that why they're being punished is because of you. Only you're not doing anything. You're just returning the energy that doesn't belong to you back to whoever it came from. It's God that's cursing them. 7 of Swords. Many choices confront them, but only one is correct. All others will bring disaster. Literally, if these people take one more step in your direction, they may get their head taken clean off. Literally. The earth may just swallow them up. Yeah. Running away from decisions, problems, and commitments makes things worse. These people are going to try to run away from what they did to you, and they're going to have to sit with that guilty feeling of that they tried to destroy another human. It doesn't even matter if they're innocent. They tried to destroy an innocent or another human being. And yet they sit here and complain and whine and wonder why their life is not going right. But then they sat there and tried to destroy another human being. Like, are you fucking kidding me with this stupid shit? Like, you're dumb enough to try to destroy another person that didn't do nothing to you. And then you think that you're going to be given the stuff that you just tried to steal from that person. Absolutely not. You're going to be depraved, like literally deprived, however you say that word. You're going to be deprived of whatever it is that you tried to steal from somebody else. You will never have it. God will never give you the satisfaction of being able to have that for yourself, especially if you tried to steal it or sabotage it in somebody else. And so for all the people that actually did unalive other people to get famous and whatever dumb shit, all of you are losing your fame, you're losing your life, and you're losing your life force energy, because all of that shit like is being called judgment on. It's time for the messengers of God to be able to become famous or popular enough to get the messages that God has for the world out. And if there's anybody that's being a cockblocker and standing in the way, trying to be like, oh no, if you want to get to fame, if you want to get to fortune, you have to go through me. No, the fuck I don't. I'm going through the Most High God to get to where I need to go, bitch. I don't follow mankind. If I followed mankind, you'd be leading me around in a fucking circle like a donkey. Literally, just like walking around in a circle. I don't want to walk around in circles and not know where I am and who I am and what the fuck is going on. I want to actually know who I am in life. I want to know who I am, who I am to God, most importantly. Page of Pentacles, all masculine energy. This is freaking weird. All masculine energy. This person makes friends easily, but they can't keep them because they're not a good friend. These people are just not good people. All right, we're going to shut this down. Yeah, this is the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This shows that limits to their income with no signs of improvement. If they were able to use your energy to get financial gain in the past by sacrificing you in some type of way, that's backfired on them, and now that's on them. They're up under judgment for that. They're passed over for a raise or bonus. They're not getting rewarded for this. These people thought that by getting rid of you, they were going to get rewarded by the Most High God or by spirit or by the spiritual world, or they were going to get some type of clout. And they're not. They're getting like straight up hated. They're straight up getting hated. Money is lost due to the lack of knowledge, bad time to invest, no support for your business or financial plans, slander or gossip about you circulates. Again, these people were trying to gossip and slander you so you couldn't have a business. So what makes you think if you try to fuck up somebody else's business that that God's going to give you the grace and mercy so that you could make money? No, absolutely not. That's not the way that God works. Six of Cups. This is reminding you that the way that you get out of these old energies is focusing on the positive past memories with the Six of Cups that actually keep you going, like childhood memories and stuff. By focusing on the literally by taking the power into your own hands as the magician, going within yourself, solving the initial why you even created that, because you are the creator of your own reality. You did create this situation, but it's a roundabout way of redirecting these weird people to the Most High God so that they can have a firsthand experience. But it is through going within, getting that introspection, and then through going into the past and looking into the past to find happiness there instead of stress and worry. Because these people, they've used psyops on you. They've used all these different military and other types of techniques, and they don't know how you're still alive. They're like, seriously, like, how is this person still alive? How are they still here? Why is our magic not affecting them? And it's because this person, whoever's in my collective, has the strength of the Most High God. That's going to be a little bit stronger than your average Joe, and nobody combined or individually can overpower the Most High God or can change what the Most High God has for you. Yeah, they didn't want this Two of Cups energy for you. They just basically, because this could be a new love affair that's coming in, they definitely wanted to stop and block this shit. But I am seeing that if you were in an abusive relationship, there is going to be a new love that's coming in. Whoever just got divorced needs to let go of, you need to do a straight up cord cuttings ritual with whoever you just broke up with. Yeah, this also talks about divine soul contract with the universe and with God. So you are coming together with the Most High God. These people are not going to be doing a damn thing about that. I don't care what religion they subscribe to. I don't care what spirituality they subscribe to. They are not subscribing to the Most High God, so they're not going to get the gifts that the Most High God gives. All these people have to do is go within and try to contact God. Like, go sit in a corner, meditate, and go within themselves. But these people are so afraid of their own shadows. The second they go within themselves, they get scared of the shit that comes forward. And instead of being a man or a woman and addressing it like an adult, they run away and blame everybody else for their problems. But for some reason, it's your fault that one of these losing ass men stuck their sneaky link into somebody's diseased vajayjay. Like, what does that have to do with you? You don't even know. Some of these people you don't even know, but they're blaming you for them having an STD. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for everybody to pick some random person that's like an earth angel in the collective and then try to scapegoat them. And then all of these weird ass people, that's literally what they're trying to do. They're just like trying to project their problems and their bullshit on somebody that's innocent. And the energy is not sticking. It's not sticking because your vibration is completely different than these people. These people were misled. Whatever information they received about you was not accurate. They were misled into thinking that you were somebody that could be tried or messed with. And the sad thing is that these people were doing all this bully crap, this harassment, this gang stalking shit. Like they were doing all of this anyways. They were going to do this anyways. They were doing this, and and they subscribe to God and their religion, yet did the Most High God, did the Holy Spirit tell you to be a gang stalker? Did they tell you to go try to ruin collectives' lives? No, they didn't. And if you get any messages that tell you to do something bad, you're listening to a demon, because God, what I just say, God's never going to tell you that it's acceptable to do any type of behavior like this. It's only the devil or something like that that would be like, oh yeah, you could attack them. I mean, demons do this shit all the time just because it's funny. Watching this person like literally give their power away. Yeah, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Witching won't make it so. They won't be able to overcome the constraints of this reality. Literally. Deal with situations as they are, not as you want them to be. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These people are in the delusion that the situation is how they want it to be, and it's not. Deal with things as they are, not as how you want them to be. Just because you want some dumb shit to happen to somebody doesn't mean it's going to. I mean, you better make sure that you are a perfect individual to be, if you're throwing the first stone, if you're casting the first stone at somebody else, you better make sure that you are squeaky fucking clean and not a crooked ass piece of shit like these people. These people are crooked as all hell. I mean, what type of idiot does shit like that? Like, is guilty as all hell and trying to throw the first stone at somebody. Nah, bitch. This is why this person cut your ass off. Cut all you losers off. And this just makes sense that all these losing ass animalistic men that most likely have intercourse with one another. I mean, I'm getting some real nasty stank energy off them. They don't know how to bathe. Like, who wants to be with a man that can't wash his ass? I'm sorry, but if you're a man and you can't wash your ass, if you can't clean in between your folds on your skin, nobody wants to be with shit like that. Come on, yo. You got some nasty ass people that are like just trying to taint your energy in any type of way. It's really gross. Nobody wants to be with an adult that can't even clean themselves and who doesn't clean their house, who's married to karmic ass hoes. These people are all with karmic bitches that are literally the devil in these people's lives. These karmic women are going to destroy these men. Yet they're going to blame everything that these other bitches did on whoever's in my collective. Like, what? That's literal scapegoating. You're trying to, and like just because whoever in my collective is a goat, they are the greatest of all time, doesn't mean that you're going to be using them as a scapegoat just because they are the greatest of all time at something. So yeah, this says entering a monotonous period in life with few opportunities for escape. Projects and or work do not produce the financial gain that was expected. I do feel like this group of people tried to pay somebody to create the amount of work that you do, and this person was trying to copyright your work or plagiarize it or whatever, and they got caught. There is somebody that got caught for doing that, and now they're blaming you because you're not sharing your work anymore with them. You're not sharing your gifts anymore with them. Whatever you were doing that was giving them, however they were able to copy off of you, they're not able to do it anymore. Not only because God's like scrambling their brain, but God's also literally showing everybody else that this is what it was. It was just a copycat. Financial setback and disappointment. Duh, because the person that they were working with was not the original creator of the content. No shit. The 3 of Swords, that's their next step. Total betrayal. Sorrow and loss, arguments with a lover, marriage, separation, incompatible lovers, cruelty, abuse, and separation. What I say about cruelty and abuse with the love relationship, I definitely picked that up. It causes emotional upheaval. Someone will betray you. You are capable of inflicting hurt. Mistakes are made. Accept your blame for the part. So again, these people need to accept their blame for the part and stop trying to project all of the blame onto you. You're not, and this is the thing. I don't care what these weird ass cops say. There are other people who do have a brain in the judicial and in the police system that are going to tell these people that, no, you don't really have a reason to come for my collective. You don't really have no reason to be doing this weird ass stalking shit. Like, you're just literally being a predator with a gun. And if you're stalking innocent civilians against like stalking and harassing them, then you need to be fired from being a cop. If you're doing that, if you're doing what the police were doing to me, you should be put in prison, because I literally have to deal with PTSD and a whole bunch of other shit from the police being absolutely dumb as fuck and insane when dealing with me. They wanted to take me to jail so bad. Like, they would never, ever put a hand on me. 8 of Pentacles. This is because of what you do for work. How this message is about them trying to stop your work. So this is just saying that you are going to be success. Okay. Check all of your work for accuracy. Don't leave any loophole where anybody could try to come after you for any type of reason. Because like for these readings, anybody that watches these readings and afterwards, they're responsible for themselves and their actions. I am never going to be responsible for some shit that you do, right? And that's what you need to remind people in your life. You need to remind people, hey, you're blaming me for this, but I am not responsible for the shit that you did. Like, I am not you. I'm not living inside your head thinking the thoughts that you think. I'm not responsible for that. But these people, this is telling you it's a good time for you to do your work, begin a profitable business venture. Just know that you have people that if they find out whatever you're doing for work, they're going to try to block it. They're going to try to slander you, block it, and they're going to end up being slandered and blocked. 8 of Wands. Yeah, so this is putting you at a major crossroads in life, where it's just saying that you have to resolve the events by possibly you could be called to move away from these people. If, like in the situation that I was in, I had the police literally being called on me almost every day, and they were coming by without even being called, and they were harassing the shit out of me. I do believe in in the pit of my soul and heart that these police officers wanted to kill me. I think that they wanted to RAPE me, and I think that they wanted to kill me. And their intentions showed that shit, the way that they were coming for me. And literally, I don't do anything. I don't do anything illegal. Okay. They just wanted a reason. They just wanted to get rid of me because I didn't fit into their little bullshit whatever group, LBS or Masonic shit. They don't like that I have the ability to see what they're doing. Well, it doesn't change the fact that whether I see it or not, the Most High God saw it, so you're not getting away with it. 2 of Wands. This is they tried to have a new beginning off of sacrificing you, like get some fame for sacrificing somebody else. No. Says a good beginning turns against them. Bad luck. Their dream is doomed. It's lost in a crowded marketplace or not well received. Ideas were not original enough. Like I said, copycat. They're not original enough. Or the timing was off. Bad initial planning is to blame. And the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Because they tried to cheat you, now they're getting cheated. It says someone will try to cheat you or even use illegal means to take something from you. Do not trust anyone with sensitive information or financial accounts. Again, these are thieves. The main intention was to get rid of you in whatever way that they could get rid of you so that they could take your money or take the inheritance that's coming for you or take the land that you live on. Watch out for deceitful, dishonest people. Do not underestimate your opponents. They are powerful. Beware, you may not see it coming till it's too late. This card is for them. This card's not even for you. So somebody will try to cheat them. Yeah, you're coming into the Wheel of Fortune. So basically, whatever this is that you need to resolve in the 8 of Wands, we ask that the Most High God do that for us, resolve it for us, so that we can step into the Wheel of Fortune, because that's what your actual fate and destiny is, to be in the top of the wheel and to be successful. Says represents the ever-changing cycles of life, both good and bad. Your luck is turning and a new phase of life is beginning. Period of personal growth and extreme change. Okay. Success after failure, destiny and fate will allow you very little control over coming events. All you can do is go with the flow, promise for a better future. Absolutely. These people stuck with the devil. They're on demon time. That's what they chose. That's what they get. And I'm not saying it like that's what they get, but it is what they get. That's what they get. That's what they chose. You know what? I just had the taste of Hooters chicken wings. Some of the best damn wings I ever had in my life. So maybe somebody could work at Hooters, or somebody could have worked at Hooters. And just so that in case there was any question of what this was about your spiritual inheritance, your gifts that come from God, and what this world has given you. These people, because you don't want to join their little butt fuck group, their little nasty demonic group, because you don't want to join their disgusting demonic worshiping religion. This is why they attacked you, because you are not like them. They see you as a threat. This talks about a contract being signed and reached, and you will be in a position of authority. You have a contract with the Most High God. You have reached the agreement that you are going to be in alignment with your greatest purpose for your life. The devil can't do anything else. People need to understand that they're going to only be allowed to do so much injustice before the hammer comes down on them and they're not allowed to do anymore. Queen of Wands. Beware of a Queen of Wands energy that is attached to this devil. I really feel like this Queen of Wands person is who put all of these men up against you. Three of Cups in the reverse. Again, these people were overindulging on your energy, using you like a crack pipe. Like, oh, I just need a little bit more of their energy to keep me going. No, bitch, you need to fuck off. Like, straight up. Excuse my language, my French. But yeah, you need to bugger off, because no. How about no? These people don't understand the word no. They think that the word no means I need to try harder. And that's not. That's the way a rapist thinks. Okay. The word no means no. And whoever is in my collective has the right to say the word no if they feel like they need to. All right, let's do a couple. I just saw the time. I did not mean to make this reading this long. Oh, here's my angel numbers. All right, we're going to do some angel numbers, and then I'm getting out of this energy because it's making me sick. I rebuke this energy in the name of Jesus Christ, and I ask that the Most High God rebuke it and return it and remove it in every type of way. Amen. So the angel numbers will give you confirmation about this reading and about what we talked about. So when you see these numbers, you'll know that you're in alignment with the universe. Three, 3, social skills: hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problems that you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Do not let your ego get the best of you. My ear itches. Sorry. Somebody could literally be trying to stop you from hearing spirit. Stupid. 111, intuition, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and your visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. 1122, great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in the favor of your intentions. One more. 1331, good fortune. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future, a piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. So you had 1122, then 111, 333, and 1331. All right, now we're going to do the names. Now, these names are never, I'm literally pulling names out of like a hat. So they're never to name shame anybody, okay? Just if any of these names come out, it could have to do with somebody attached to this situation. Dolly, Gregory, Anna, Monique, Anthony or Anthony, Santos, Carlos, Giselle, Destiny, Liana, Alan, Landon, Bobby, Lauren, Sasha, Nadia, Tom or Tomold, Bella, Hazel, Hansel, Maggie, Holly, Haley, Angela, Franklin or Frank, Frankie, Ted, Teddy, Talon, Trenton, Toby, Ruber or Ruby, Tristan, Tobias, Tegan, Gabriel, Jolene, Josephine, Future, Hope, Flora, Jade, Francis, Lizzie or Izzy, Lorenzo, Randall, Randy, Roland, Kevin, Rosa, Roy, Marcus or Mark, Melanie, Demi, Rosa, Pierre, Ava, Justice, Joaquin, Lucia, Juan, Juanita, and Hugo. Okay, so we had Landon, Bobby, Pierre, Ava, Marcus or Mark, Melanie, Demi, Rosa, Joaquin, Lucia, Juan, Juanita, Hugo, Justice, Roy, Kevin, Roland, Randy, Randall, Lorenzo, Lizzie or Izzy, Frances, Flora, Jade, Future, Hope, Tristan or Tobias, Tegan, Gabriel, Josephine, Jolene, Ted, Teddy, Talon, Trenton, Toby, Rupert or Ruby, Franklin, Frank or Frankie, Angela, Holly, Haley, Maggie, Hazel, Bella, Nadia, Sasha. What was on the other side of Nadia? Tom or Tomold, Santos, Carlos, Alan, Liana, Destiny, Giselle, Anthony or Antony, Anna, Gregory, and Dolly. All right. For your cards, we have the Ace of Swords. We've got the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles. Got a lot of cards for you today. The World, the Temperance, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, the Last Judgment, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. Those are all like, that's beautiful for you. These people, not so beautiful. Like I said, God doesn't like ugly. We have the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Chariot, the Police, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. All those people are in the Nine of Swords right now. Then we've got the King of Wands in the reverse, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Hangman, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands in the reverse. We've got Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Four of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Wands in the reverse. Got Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Cups. Yeah, I already said all of those ones. The Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Eight of Wands. Okay. So thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate all of you for being here. Hello and thank you, and God bless all of you in the chat. Make sure that you go over to my other YouTube channel and also get a subscription to the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle, where I do shorter messages over there that are more based on less tarot. They're more like angel cards and stuff like that. More positive cards. So yeah, you'll definitely want to get a subscription over there. And then make sure that you like this video, share it if you feel compelled, make sure that you are subscribed and tap that notification bell so you're notified of every time that I go live so that you don't miss out on any of the messages that Spirit has for you. And if you would like to tip or donate, there are definitely links in the description box below to do that. But I am appreciative of all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. That helps get this message out there to other people, and it just helps to support me. So I'm grateful for you guys. I am so grateful for you guys. And I really appreciate everybody who has donated, who has helped keep this channel afloat and keep the messages flowing and everything like that. So I really appreciate you guys. I want everybody to know that God loves them, that if anything, when you walk away from these readings, you should know that God loves you, because look at all of the stuff that God's going to do to these other people because you are favored. And favor is not fair, but the thing is like my collective is the divine feminine, divine masculine, who is actually doing the correct thing in life. And so yeah, just continue to follow down the path that you're going on. Do not give up, okay? Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on what you're doing. You are making a difference and you are having an impact on other people, okay? So keep going. All right. Know God loves you. Know I love you. I'm sending you lots of hugs and lots of love, okay? Peace be with you until the next reading.